Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel and this is the WishDoit. I kinda haven't been able to find a model name or reference number, so I'll just be calling it the WishDoit Almost Zodiac Seawolf homage from now on. And this is an interesting one from many aspects, and one of these watches that I kind of both like and don't like at the same time. It's not really love-hate, but yeah, well, I get into it later on, okay? So let's start by getting you some specifications. So what we have here is a case diameter of 40 millimeters with a lug-to-lug of right above 47. I measure at 47.3 millimeters. We have a case thickness of 12 millimeters, and we have of course 20 millimeter between the lugs. Running this watch is the classic workhorse NH35 movement. We have a sapphire crystal, doesn't state if there's any AR coating, and we also have some BGW9 Japanese Luminova. So let's jump into that lume shot. And here we go, lume shot. Now this watch glows brighter than a watch of this price has any right to glow. And even a lumed minus track around the outer rim. And as you can see, also all the lume is evenly applied. And even quite a bit of lume on that second hand, so well, they did that right. Very nice indeed. Those were the specs, but how is it put together? Well, kind of okay. The bracelet, we have brushing on the top, polishing on the side. It looks almost chrome or high polished. I think it's 316L stainless steel. Unsure, to be honest. It's either chromed or highly polished, and that looks good and evenly made. A bit of a fingerprint magnet. So ever since I first got my hands on this watch, something with the bracelet felt a bit different, and I never could quite put my finger on it. But now, while filming this, I realized that the gaps between the links are quite big. The links aren't really tightly fitted compared to the bracelet of this Starb 017. Beautiful bracelet, by the way. You can see the links are much tighter fitted, but on this WishDoit there's more of a gap between the links. The brushing is okay. Horizontal brushing on the sides. We even have a nice chamfer, and the chamfer well goes over into the chrome sides, I guess. We'll get into the clasp soon. Taper from 20 down to 16, up again to 18 millimeters at the clasp. I'll get back to the clasp. The ceramic bezel insert looks really good. The action of the bezel, I wouldn't call it crisp. Well, it's there. It's pretty loose. In certain position, quite a bit of backplay, and it doesn't feel solid, so to say. And also the finishing on that bezel is rough. On those teeth on those cone edge bezel, the finishing is rough. And the finishing is a bit rough all in all. There's quite a few sharp places. It's just, I don't know if it's my pet peeve, but that doesn't fit properly into the lugs, does it? Just change the end link, change this clasp, still coming back to the clasp. The bracelet would have been really nice, or all this, as I'm recording this watch is about $90 on sale. Add another $10-15 and give it a good bracelet. Would have been so much better. Laser etching on the back, a sailing ship for some reason, don't really know why, marine theme I guess. Getting into that dial, the dial is great. Now the color of the dial changes a bit due to different lighting circumstances. I find that indoors or when in darker circumstances it's quite white. It's a very nice white dial, but out and about in the sunlight it kind of transforms and becomes more silvery. So I guess you can call it a silvery white dial. Minus track, as you saw, looks really, really good when it's glowing. The indices are sharp, it looks great. The detailing in where the hour minutes hand, almost pretty much matches the minutes track. Really nice. As you can see, the second sand is slightly short. I would have preferred it if that end of the tip went all the way out on the minutes track, but the hour and minute hand is good. The screw-in crown is a bit small, but grippy. The winding is really good. The bite back in is actually really good as well. So it's kind of one of those, it's okay, but it could have been really good, which is kind of frustrating, to be honest, because it looks so good, it wears well, it feels good on the wrist, the loom is awesome, but just a couple of more attention to details, and it would have been so nice, wouldn't it? It's a nice summery watch, but it could have been a great summery watch. Okay, so moans and niggles then. Yeah, the sharpness on that edge, on the bezel, is really rough. The fit on the end links I've already covered. Some sharp spots here and there, not too bad. And the bezel could have been good, but it's close. The crown is okay. The biggest moan, the clasp, is signed, but it's horrible. This feels super flimsy, and I've actually accidentally snapped it off one time. I had to replace the spring bar and put it back together. And well, when it got it was really super stiff, now it's gotten better. That chrome part, I have no idea what kind of metal or alloy that is. Doesn't feel like stainless steel. It is obviously chromed, and all the edges here are sharp. Here is sharp, here is really sharp. Here is quite sharp. It also has one of these super annoying micro adjust on the inside type dealies. I don't get these. Aesthetically, I guess. So it looks like a glide lock, but it's not. At least it has 5, I think, points of micro adjust. But why? Why this type of adjustment on the inside? It's really annoying to use. But I like it. But I like it. It looks good, it feels good, it wears well. And now the summer is around the corner. It matches different summery outfits well. I just wish that I put a little bit more attention to detail. Now for $90, can you complain? I guess not, but had this been like $140 or $130, then you could have a really good watch that would looked great, felt as good as look. By the way, look at the pretty good integration of the date window, right? It's a little frame, printed frame, but good integration actually. So like some details like that is great, and then some other ones they just bypassed putting a generic bracelet on it. Kind of frustrating. Maybe if they do a version 2 they can put a bit more attention to those details, right? So let's put it on wrist, my roughly 17 centimeter wrist. I usually wear watches between 38 millimeter and 41, to be honest. The clasp looks in good and secure. Taking it off has become less of an issue. In the beginning I had to almost tear it off. But this is how it wears. Good curvature of the case, especially the end of the links. Had we had female end links, it would have worn even better. My wrists are quite narrow, but it looks good. It feels okay. It feels good on the wrist. For a summery watch, where wrist swells up or decreases, on the fly adjustment. So add 10, 15, 20 bucks next time. Add a proper clasp and WishDoit, you will have a killer watch. Do I like it? Yes. Would I recommend one to get it? Yes, especially on the sales. I just wished it would have been slightly better. And that's it for this time, guys. Until next time, if you're still here, please check out the video link to the left. Please consider subscribing. Stay safe, take care, and bye-bye.